Everybody has read A Dog's Heart, yes? Anybody not read? Anybody prepared to admit that they haven't read the story? Yeah, there we go. There's one. There's one. Dog's Heart is a satire, if you like. So it begins with the story of a dog. The dog gets picked up by a plastic surgeon, and his speciality is rejuvenating people. He cuts people open, and then he puts other people's prostate glands and ovaries and testicles, sometimes from monkeys, and then they get rejuvenated. But then one day, in comes the professor and his assistant with some testicles on ice. Okay, come in with some testicles on ice, and then they grab the dog, they cut him open, they put these testicles of a man and the pituitary gland into the dog.
So Elena, you slowly start to come down on the outside here, just on Mark's shoulder, there.
The dog then becomes a man, and from being a rather nice dog and really liking the professor and being a friend of everybody, he starts to create chaos in the professor's flat. He wants some of the space in this flat. The situation goes on, he creates more and more chaos, he chases cats, the whole house is falling into disorder. The professor decides, that's enough, I'm going to turn the man back into the dog, and he does that, and then he's extremely happy because he's then put the situation back into control. There's a slightly sinister feel at the end of the story. Suddenly there are dogs everywhere. How that will happen, I'm not quite sure. I don't think the Dutch National Opera said yes to my request of 250 real dogs and dog handlers, so, which I thought was incredibly mean of them. But so we have to think of another solution, and various other things will happen which I'm not quite sure about yet, but we are still working on. Thank you.